One of these communities you literally can't buy your way into, believe it or not. So it doesn't matter how much money you have, you need at least 6 sponsors just to be considered. Today, I'm going to rank the top 5 golf course communities in the Twin Cities. Stay with me because number 1 might not be the one that you expected. So TPC Twin Cities in Blaine. The PGA Tour owns courses across the country. In Minnesota, this is the only one that they own. The course sits inside a community called Deacon's Walk. It was designed by Arnold Palmer, who everybody should know, with the help of Tom Lehman as a player consultant. The course covers about 235 acres. It also hosts the 3M Open every year. You are living right next to a real PGA Tour stop. That part is pretty unique, especially in the Twin Cities. Now, here's something most people do not realize. Because this is a PGA-owned, large improvements work differently. Most private clubs charge members for upgrades. Here, the PGA Tour covers most major projects at the golf course. There's no capital assessments, and this year they added pickleball courts and updated the dining space at the course. So they constantly reinvest into the club. The overall feel in Deacon's Walk is more relaxed, smart casual, active, modern, not overly formal. Now, let's talk about homes. Most properties range from the mid 500,000s to just under $1 million. Some custom homes approach the top of that range. You'll find single-family homes and townhomes. Many include fairway or pond views. The setting is frankly excellent. TPC is a strong entry point into the golf lifestyle right here in the Twin Cities. The next community takes that idea and changes the price equation in a big way. So a quick note before we go on, if you're watching and thinking one of these communities might fit your lifestyle, we help buyers navigate this every day. Our contact info is in the description down below, and you can reach out at any time. Now, let's keep going. Number 4, Edinburgh USA in Brooklyn Park. Most communities on this list are private. Edinburgh is different. The course is public. The experience does not feel public, however. Edinburgh USA sits in Brooklyn Park. The clubhouse has a Scottish theme. The design, the layout, the overall feel are very well done. And here's something most people don't expect. Edinburgh has the largest putting green, believe it or not, in all of North America. It's about 40,000 square feet. That's typically about the size of your average Home Depot. It connects holes 9 and 18. Hole 17 is the one that everyone remembers. It's an island fairway peninsula green. It's a standout design for sure. Now, let's talk about membership. The program here is called St. Andrew's Club, or SAC. There is a $1,000 one-time fee. Annual dues range from $675 to $1,075. That pricing feels very different once we get to the next communities. Some of those require tens of thousands just to join. Now, homes. Most properties range from the low 400,000s to the mid 500,000s. Many homes are 2-story or executive ramblers. They're typically over 3,500 square feet, and most were built in the 1990s. You get a lot of space for the price. Edinburgh gives you a high-level golf experience without a high barrier of entry. The next community completely shifts the conversation, however. Number 3, Bearpath in Eden Prairie. This is where things change. Bearpath in Eden Prairie is a gated community. There is a 24-hour guarded entrance. The environment is quiet, private, and elevated. The course is a Jack Nicklaus signature design. It is the only one in the entire upper Midwest. The course layout is championship level. Conditions are consistently strong and well maintained. Membership is optional for the residents of Bearpath. Most homeowners choose to join. Amenities include a pool, tennis courts, and a fitness center. Now let's talk the numbers. Full golf membership is about $45,000 to join. Monthly dues run around $1,165. There's also a food and beverage minimum. This is a serious commitment. There is a young executive option for buyers under 40 years of age. That reduces the initiation to about $36,000. Monthly dues drop to around $875. Now let's talk about some homes. The properties range from about $1 million to $2.5 million, give or take. Some homes can exceed $3 million depending on condition. HOA fees typically run between $350 and $750 a month. That covers security and community management. These are custom homes without a doubt. High ceilings, premium finishes, strong views. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the best neighborhoods for value pricing in the entire Twin Cities. A lot of these homes were built in the 90s to mid 2000s, and you are getting a ton of bang for your buck. I have sold a few homes in Bearpath, and I can tell you from experience, you're getting a lot of home for the money. So Bearpath offers privacy and quality at a very, very high level. The next community operates very differently. You cannot simply buy your way in. So number 2 is Interlachen in Edina. At Interlachen, your budget does not decide if you get in or if you stay out. Membership is invitation only. You need at least 6 sponsors just to be considered. Money alone doesn't get you access. Interlachen Country Club sits in Edina. The course was redesigned by Donald Ross. It dates back to the early 1900s. Bobby Jones won the US Open here in 1930. It's widely considered the top-ranked course in all of Minnesota. Membership initiation is typically $60,000 or more. Monthly dues run about $700 a month. There is also a food and beverage minimum. Now, home values. Properties nearby start in the low $1.5 million range. However, some can exceed $6 million. So one more thing to consider, Edina is planning a almost 8% tax levy increase for 2026. So there's some ongoing costs here that really matter. Location with this course and with Edina are the major advantage. You're only about 8 miles from downtown Minneapolis. A typical commute is going to be 15 to 20 minutes, but here's the trade-off. You get elite golf, strong location, and value growth. Access, however, is not guaranteed. That changes how many buyers approach it. Now, let's talk about the number 1. Number 1 is Hazeltine in Chaska. Hazeltine takes the top spot for 2 reasons: global level golf and real inventory available right now. Hazeltine was built to host major championships. It hosted the US Open, the PGA Championship, and the Ryder Cup. It will host the 2026 KPMG Women's PGA. It will also host the Ryder Cup again in 2029. That makes it the first course in the US to host a second Ryder Cup, believe it or not. Now, this is where inventory matters. As of March 2026, there are about 50 active listings in the immediate area. Compare that to Interlachen, where inventory is extremely limited, or Bearpath, where turnover is relatively low. Hazeltine gives buyers real options: townhomes, move-up homes, new construction. Builders like D.R. Horton and Robert Thomas offer new builds starting in the low 600s just outside the main community. Within Hazeltine, you're typically seeing homes from the high 800s all the way up to 3 million plus. Inventory is up about 9% year over year. This market really is opening up, still has good accessibility and a great overall fill in Chaska. And the fill in Chaska is a little bit different. So more small town energy, however, still connected to a major golf destination. The Minnesota Landscape Arboretum is right nearby, which is a fantastic spot. Also, the trails are excellent. Daily life feels easy. Distance to Minneapolis is about 25 miles, and your commute is going to run between 35 to 45 minutes. So here's the bottom line. Hazeltine offers an elite golf community, real inventory, and multiple price points. That combination puts it as our number 1. So the golf community comes down to how you live every day. 5 communities, 5 completely different experiences. One of them will fit you best. If you're serious about one of these communities, Before the market picks up, email us at team@hhgus.com. If this video got you thinking where the real wealth sits in the Twin Cities, watch the video linked right here, and we will break down communities tied to old railroads and flour mill wealth. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video and at the next house.